good, y'all? Steve Developed with OKC Loves with a new build for the collection, a 1965 Buick Riveria, that is. This is another amazing creation by Kyosho, the same company that made the 57 Chevy Bel Air. The Buick Riveria was made as a luxury vehicle to be Ford's competition against the Ford Thunderbird. One of the car's famous features was the headlights hidden behind that matched the front grille. But the one thing that makes this car special is once it gets modified, it's a whole different beast in my opinion. And this car right here is the one that sealed the deal for me. So I went with the Tamiya Blue, the PS16, and backed it with silver and then black. I originally had planned for an interior, but how low I wanted the car to sit, I had to go without the interior. But to keep the car fresh, I got it laced up with some of Jevery's True 13's cross-laced spokes and custom-made center caps. I made the LED kit for this car using 5mm LED lights, and I installed the engine on this car that I originally had in Sip of Champagne. But to install the motor on your RC car, you will need to use servo mounts, and you can screw it onto the support bracket in the middle of the chassis. And you will need to notch the side of the motor so it can clear the belt cranks that move up and down. But the car will still hop with no issues. This car is equipped with the Sense Innovations and a 3S LiPo battery, and a Kyosho BEC at 8.4 volts.
Pass through you and your crew in a light blue Chevy. Pass the keys to the 327.
This chassis was originally chrome, and I painted it blue to match the shell. I taped off some of the parts I wanted to leave chrome. I also upgraded all the parts to be chrome as well. To make this chassis work with the Buick Riveria, you will need to trim all the corners similar to how I trimmed it on the 57 Chevy Bel Air. The car does look good, but it was not a complete plug-and-play drop-in. I had to shorten the links in the rear end quite a bit to make it match up with the fender wells of the new shell. Here's the parts I had ordered. I will have the links in the description if you're interested in trying to make your own links. This is the correct thread, and you can reuse the original link attachments to twist them right back on. I found some nuts that I had laying around in my scrap pile to give the links a little extra taste. And I polished them to get them nice and shiny like the rest of the chrome under the car. I used a microfiber rag, mother's polish, and my drill, and put the link inside and let the drill do the work. And the last touch, I had to install a Monte Carlo rear end to give me the extra clearance I needed so the shell didn't rub against the tires. I'd like to introduce you guys to the one and only, the Alpha.
Damn, feels like I'm going in circles.
Run around going crazy, can't blame me, won't ever find me. Unspeakable, never thinkable. Actions don't make attraction. It's a little white baggie that makes your piece so happy. Finally taxing with this rapper. Yeah, it's on and cracking the West Coast remedy. 1 part coke, 3 part Hennessy, a little bit of X with some candy coated chronic leaves. Blooded one, and my everyday thing. Hella high is my state of mind. Till the end of time, taking life for a burn. It goes money, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. What's an everyday thing, baby? Don't you know? Close my eyes and visualize all my wrongs and rights. Crooked ass cops wanna see me catch a strike. Living lovely, love those hoes and new clothes. It's an everyday thing, baby, that's the show. West Coast in, so potent, love loking, straight smoking. Oh, you don't know my stilo? Picture playing duck, goose at the motherfucking crossroads. Reload, new bow, lost soul, getting low. Liquor store, we clowning like a rodeo. I'm not within my own, so I'm loving my zone. Baby girl, clean the walls, cause the plaque's coming home. Gotta give it to ya the way I know how. Dust it and discuss it as your face hits the ground. HIP-NOT-I-C, serving original sound. All about the fettuccine, from the flow to the ceiling, like confessing the feeling. Cause I'm 1 in a million, dealing with hoes, throwing blows. Super parking lot pimping without a doubt. I'm the high times man of the year. Hella high is my state of mind. Till the end of time, taking life for a ride. It goes money, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. It's an everyday thing, baby, don't you know? Close my eyes and visualize all my wrongs and rights. Crooked ass cops wanna see me catch a strike. Living lovely, love those hoes and new clothes. It's an everyday thing, baby. warrants.